the elect? Because Yahweh said that the elect can't be plucked out of his hand. You know? And it says that if it were possible, the very elect would be deceived. But it's not possible. That's in Matthew 25, I think. So basically, if you're of the elect, you're going to be okay. Go ahead, brother.
21st verse. For where your treasure is, there will your heart be also.
For where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. So our treasure, this is what's valuable to us. This is our treasure. So how do we get payments, you know, through the Spirit? By the Most High. But basically you putting in the work, just like you go, I'm gonna put it like this. You go on Esau's job and you work, right? And you do whatever you do. Whatever task he got you doing, and then he paid. The way you get paid in this truth is you put in the spiritual work, which is giving your diligence, studying, and your whole lifestyle, giving your whole effort, a full, complete effort in this truth. You know? And the Most High rewards you with this knowledge by opening up your understanding, revealing things to you. You know? So this Bible, this is our treasure, this is our money. So it says, seek this first and all things will be added on to you. Go back to where you was at.
21st verse?
Yeah.
For where your treasure is, there will your heart be
so
also.
where your treasure is, that's where your heart gonna be. So if this is your treasure, if you value this book and take it and hold it near dear to your spirit, then that's where your mind gonna be at. Your mind is gonna be all about Yahweh Hashem Yahweh, who the world ignorantly called God and Jesus. You know, that's where your spirit is gonna be at. But if your treasure is in this world about worldly gain, and the way to get the gain is you gotta get them Federal Reserve notes. That's where your mind is gonna be at. Your mind is gonna be on, I'm trying to get a car. I'm trying to come up. I'm trying to come up on a new car. I'm in this apartment or this house. I want to move out of this house and get me a bigger house. You know? And really you do that shit, really our people want to compete with each other. To show the next man in Israel that, and I'm not talking about I'm talking about you niggas. I don't even like calling you Israel. You know?
Yeah, you got a term for what's called keeping up with the Joneses.
That's it.
Got a precept for me.
So was that it on that?
Yes, yeah.
All right.
No, just to back you up on the point, because you had said how you should have your mind basically on Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai all the time, man. Yeah, it's so many distractions, but if you focus and you diligent with your studies, man, even when you at work, your mind always gonna be on scripture, something dealing with the truth, man. Amongst all the wickedness, man, the spirit of the Most High and His Son, it overpowers all that shit, man. But it's Joshua 1:8. This book of the law shall not depart out of thy mouth, but thou shalt meditate therein day and night, that thou mayest observe to do according to all that is written therein. For then thou shalt make thy way prosperous, and then shalt thou have good success. That's how you're going to prosper in the spirit. That's how you're going to have good success. That's how you're going to gain knowledge and wisdom and understanding to build your faith in this truth, man. Meditating on these scriptures day and night. You might have physically have your scriptures in your hand, but you thinking of breakdowns. You thinking of scriptures, precepts. Might be going over some Hebrew in your head. You got your mind wrapped around this truth at all time. That's the righteous path, man.
Right.
Not sitting up at work or fucking worrying about your bitch all day, and then shit, a couple hours at the end of the night, you try to go open up the scriptures. Shit, 1, 2, 3 nights out the week. The Most High ain't looking for no lukewarm niggas, man.
Sloppy, man.
Yeah. And then you got our wicked ass people. You niggas, I'm just talking about all the tribes. you meditate on wickedness, and really you meditating on wickedness on how you gonna come up on some money.
Yeah.
That's the main thing. Even if any way you want to look at it, even though most of our people they content, with just getting by, but their mind is on, man, I want to try to come up.
Yeah.
Whether they gotta steal, sell dope against their own brothers,
Jacking nigga, all that
Yeah, stick up kids. These women steady plotting on these niggas,
Yep.
For real.
on how to put you on the child support, on how to get your money.
Yep.
And as soon as you lose them bread, they out the door,
The song was good.
Y'all want you to get that, because the reason our people was into all this madness, that's is because you didn't learn the ways of the so-called white man. You didn't learn how to steal. You didn't learn how to against your brother. You didn't learn how to lie. You didn't learn how to be wicked.
Yep. Wax worse and worse.
You didn't learn how to get in all these vain so-called holidays. These are white men, the so-called white man. These his wicked pagan holidays. They go back to nothing but refurbished ancient pagan holidays.
And now he done pushed it down and shoved it down y'all throat, man. So y'all automatically programmed. Even if you're not into it, you'll do it just because society into it. Or just because, you might want the kids to experience this. It's for the kids.
Yeah, everything
but,
for the kids.
Yeah, what you about to say?
I was saying everything for the kids.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, all you doing is you throwing all your fucking back-breaking money you made into these fucking holidays and traditions, so you stay broke and this fucking cracker stay rich, man.
And these other nations.
God.
Because once they get through with making money off you niggas, they go and dwell amongst these Edomites.
Yep.
Live in their neighborhood.
And be accepted.
Where we at?
It was Psalms 106.
Right, and 34.
34, okay. This Psalms 106 and 34 reads, "They did not destroy the nations concerning whom the Most High commanded them."
Right, so this is going back to, this account is going back to when we was in the land of, before we got to the land of Israel, and when we was going into the land of Canaan.
Correct.
It was called Canaan before Israel. When we was going in there, the Most High said, look, completely destroy the Canaanites.
Correct.
And the reason why he wanted Israel to destroy them is so that they wouldn't pick up on their wicked ways and habits. So keep going.
They did not destroy the nations concerning whom the Most High commanded them, but were mingled among the heathen and learned their works. And they served the idols which were a snare unto them. Yea, they sacrificed their sons and their daughters unto devils.
And today, that's happening. If you go back up to the 35th verse, it says, but mingled among the heathen and learned their works. So they didn't complete doing. If you go back in the history, they didn't destroy all the Canaanites. And then they picked up on them Canaanite deities. Then you had a lot of people that still, well, I'm going to keep it at that. They basically picked up on them worshiping them Canaanite false gods, And then you go to the 36th verse, it said, and served their idols, which was snare unto them. And that's the same thing you got today. This go all the way back. Jake has been doing the same thing since we came out of the land of Egypt. Worshiping the gods of the other nations. You pick up the bullshit that they into, and you cling to it, and you get all into it.
Yeah. Just for example, Cesare Borgia, that's a snare. Black conscious movement, that's a snare. What else? Islam, that's a snare. In all its many forms. Shit. The atheist movement, that's a snare. What is it? Being a Republican Democrat, that's a snare.
Right, yeah. That's true.
Hey, man. It's good you said that, because, man, shit, you goddamn niggas is fucking stupid, man. Getting caught up in that smoke and mirrors, man. Y'all think, just because y'all think Democrats is good. They for the poor.
Come.
They looking out for the poor. The motherfuckers under the same agenda, man.
Or the Democrat is for the people. You know, they fight for the rights of the people. That's all madness and bullshit. And I want to bring out this point. It says in the 37th verse, it said, "Yea, they sacrificed their sons and their daughters unto devils." And they actually did it back then. They actually sacrificed their sons and daughters. In the ancient times, they would actually sacrifice their sons and daughters to Baalim and to the other deities. You know, literally, you know, burn them in the fire or sacrificing them in different ways. Now, you got mainly it's your mom. She gonna sacrifice you to the devil because the man too, but most of these jakes is being raised up by their mom. And she gonna tell you, baby, go to college. She gonna try to get you and go to college, get a good job. She gonna basically tell you to get into the philosophy of the so-called white man, get into his world.
Yep.
And then that's when you're gonna get into faggotry, homosexuality, lesbianism. That's when you're gonna get into all kind of manner of wickedness. And then you got kids that turn up missing, that actually do get sacrificed.
And to top it off, they're gonna fill it off with the cream on the crop. They're gonna put Cesare Borgia on the end of it, or at the beginning.
Right, they sacrifice that. That's can't forget that.
Yeah.
They tell you to go to church, baby. You need to get your life right. You need to go to church, and you go in there. That ain't nothing but you. All you doing is bowing down to the damn devil. So that ain't the Lord of this Bible.
No,
He not up in them harlot houses.
No, I was just saying.